Caving to pressure from climate action campaigners, Lloyds of London, announced it will no longer cover coal-fired power plants and mines, tar sands, or Arctic energy exploration activities from January 2022 onward, with plans to fully phase out such businesses by 2030.
Here's a summary of the article.
Caving to pressure from climate action campaigners, Lloyds of London, the world's largest insurance market, announced Wednesday that it will no longer cover coal-fired power plants and mines, tar sands, or Arctic energy exploration activities from January 2022 onward, with plans to fully phase out such businesses by 2030. Lloyds needs to prohibits all members of its market from renewing insurance for the Adani Carmichael coal mine, the Trans Mountain tar sand pipeline extension, and other such climate-wrecking projects when they come up for renewal in 2021, not in 2030. We welcome Lloyds' new policy of no longer providing new insurance cover for coal-fired power plants, thermal coal mines, oil sands, and new Arctic energy exploration as a step in the right direction, said Lindsay Keenan, European coordinator for Insure Our Future, in a statement. The new policies came after the Insure Our Future campaign released its fourth annual scorecard on the insurance industry, dirty energy, and the climate emergency, which called out Lloyds for underwriting and investing in fossil fuels, particularly coal. Lloyds needs to prohibits all members of its market from renewing insurance for the Adani Carmichael coal mine, the Trans Mountain tar sand pipeline extension, and other such climate-wrecking projects when they come up for renewal in 2021, not in 2030, she said in a statement. Adam McGibbon, UK campaigner for Market Forces, said that Lloyds' new report sends a message to its syndicates that taking on new thermal coal risks, such as the Adani Carmichael coal project, is not supported, while US-based campaigners suggested the policies boost pressure on companies across the Atlantic. As Alana Sulakshana, energy finance campaigner at Rainforest Action Network, put it, Lloyds is sending a message to the U.S. insurance industry that it cannot continue its unchecked support for climate-wrecking projects under the Lloyds name.
This post received a score of 3,600, with an upvote ratio of 96%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
It's less caving to environmentalist pressure and more moving away from risky books. A lot of major players in the financial services, and not just in reinsurance, are pulling away from fossil fuels as it's becoming an increasingly risky market and the ROI isn't projected to be fantastic in the long term. Of course, they'll bundle that up under a veneer of corporate responsibility. Gotta score those brownie points.
Next on menu are oil industry companies shutting down in name of environment. Such heroes, we should buy them out at least. They'll probably just shift their priorities toward renewables, which is what they're doing right now.
Yep, the oil majors are positioning to be the top dogs in green energy as well. If we had a carbon price in every developed nation instead of only some, it would drastically accelerate the process by changing their incentives and making fossil fuels less attractive. But of course we are all dragging our feet on that.
So business continues as usual until 2030, lol, phased out. Pat yourselves on the back for doing nothing until then.
Most likely that's the date they predict it will no longer be profitable to be in that sector.
And their existing policies end by then.
Are we sure they're caving to pressure, or have they recognized it's not best business to invest in industries that won't be around in 20 years?
Lloyds is still one of the largest insurers of oil tankers in the world. Nobody but the people actually running the ship are at risk. Everyone else weighs money against one another's prospects, and tentatively awaits the $500,000 paycheck to hit once the tanker has completed its voyage. Lloyds hasn't done anything to truly shape a healthier Earth apart from initially beginning the insurance racket on ships, which at one point meant they were responsible for maintaining seaworthiness.
Greater than Lloyds actually ends up banking money well, apart from paying out on the actual ship itself as well as any other non-environmental damage it causes, e.g. smashing into another vessel.
Is it actually due to pressure from campaigners, or simply because those industries will stop being worth the effort of researching and insuring against?
Coal and oil are still and will long remain essential sources for chemicals. We will never be able to stop tapping them.
Hopefully other insurance companies will follow suit in short order. Closer oil facilities earlier will speed electric cars' acceptance that much faster.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.